The declaration was made by the monarch at a Privy Council meeting, gives notice of approval for Harry and Meghan marriage on May 19. It states, "I declare my consent to a contract of matrimony between my most dearly beloved grandson Prince Henry Charles Albert David of Wales and Rachel Meghan Markle, which consent I am causing to be signified under the Great Seal and to be entered in the books of the Privy Council." Content is from William and Kate's engagement charter, which was released after the Queen's approval statement was sent. The wording in the statement by the Privy Council is the exact same, that shows off how the Queen feels about the new bride-to-be. However, there is a bit difference among the consent instruments of Fab 4. Her letter, in elaborate language, gives notice of approval for Harry and Meghan marriage. It states, "Now know ye that we have consented and do by these presents signify our consent to the contracting of matrimony between our most dearly beloved grandson Prince Henry Charles Albert David of Wales and Rachel Meghan Markle." The consent instrument to Prince William's marriage to Catherine Middleton was displayed at the Crown Office at the House of Lords on April 21, 2011 in London, England. Under the Great Seal of the realm, she signed an elaborate notice of approval which proclaimed, in transcribed calligraphy, it reads, "Now know ye that we have consented and do by these presents signify our consent to the contracting of matrimony between our most dearly beloved grandson Prince William Arthur Philip Lewis of Wales KG and our trusty and well-beloved Catherine Elizabeth Middleton." Tied to the bottom of the approval by gold braiding is a large red wax Great Seal of the realm. William had to ask his grandmother's consent to marry because of a law dating from the 18th century. Under the Royal Marriages Act 1772, all descendants of George II must obtain the sovereign's agreement before they wed, otherwise the marriage is invalid. The instrument of consent features decorative artwork chosen by the artist to represent the groom and bride-to-be. There is a gold cipher of the couple's entwined initials beneath the prince's coronet, but St. James's Palace said this was not the couple's official symbol. A white lily represents St. Catherine of Siena, whose feast day falls on April 29 and with whom Miss Middleton shares her name. Beneath it is a Welsh leek surrounded by William's white three-pronged second-in-line to the throne label and a tiny red escallop from the Spencer family arms. There is also a red dragon, the heraldic symbol of Wales, the UK's floral emblems, the rose, thistle and shamrock, and the garter belt, William's blue and gold Order of the Garter Belt, as well as a large gold E for Elizabeth. The Queen's signature Elizabeth R can be seen at the top right of the instrument of consent, which is dated the 9th day of February 2011 in the 60th year of her reign. It was signed by the Queen herself, signed with her own hand at a Privy Council meeting after the monarch made a formal declaration of consent. There are a few plausible explanations. The Queen simply forgot to dictate some small nicety about Meghan to the flunky who wrote this up. Also, Kate and William's wedding was almost 7 years ago, and the Queen turns 92 this year. It's likely the exact wording could have slipped her mind.